out, man. We have the top 5 ARs in Warzone 2 after the update. Bang, man. If you feel like I left any gun off this list, just let me know down in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed the video, just drop a like on the video. 500 likes in one single day, and I will bring you guys the top 5 SMGs. Really quick shout out to my Noti gang. Make sure you guys comment down below and enjoy the video after a quick word from our sponsor. I hate randoms. Okay, maybe it's not that serious, but I definitely rather want to know who I'm dropping in with before it's go time. Z-League has a new team up feature that lets you find other players who are playing Warzone, Fortnite, Apex, and League right now. Their profiles show everything, their stats, their preferred playstyles, and even their voice chat preferences. So send an invite, start a chat, and who knows, you might even get matched with me. Crazy chance, man. So go down right now in the description and let's match up. Thank you to Z-League for sponsoring this video, and the video. All right, man, so first gun we got up on the list is the M4, arguably one of the best ARs in the game, but this is mainly used for like close to medium range. You can go a little bit further with this build, but the M4's recoil just isn't made for like sniper far ranges. You got a couple guns on here that can do that, and the M4 is very viable for what it is. But enough of all that talking, let me show you guys the best setup, man. So the very first attachment you guys want to run is the HIGHTOWER 20-inch barrel, which gives you bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, along with your hip fire accuracy. Here is the tuning for that build. You guys definitely want to go with the recoil steadiness and then the damage range. Next attachment we ran is the HARBINGER D20 muzzle, which gives you your sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, along with your recoil smoothness. And this is the tuning for that: recoil smoothness, bullet velocity. Y'all already know how we rocking with this build. Third attachment we ran is the FTAC Ripper 56 underbarrel, which gives you aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, recoil stabilization. This is the tuning we ran for this attachment: recoil stabilization along with the aiming idle stability. Next attachment we ran is the 45 round mag, which just extend your ammo. Of course, I wouldn't go with the 60 because it decreases your ADS speed way too much. You guys definitely don't want to run that, man. Then the very last attachment we ran is the Saskin DX grip, which gives you basically your recoil control, and then this is the tuning we ran for that. We mainly threw it near ADS speed and then gave it sprint to fire speed as well, and it also gives you that recoil control that you need. And then, you know, y'all already know what it is, man. Go to take a screenshot. So getting into this next gun, arguably the best gun in the game right now, because this thing close to medium range absolutely slap, is the cast off 74U, which is basically the AK-74U, man. One of the most dominant guns in the game, and this thing is absolutely fun to use. With this build, you guys will absolutely dominate the competition. But enough of all that talking, let me show you guys the best setup, man. So for the very first attachment we ran is the best barrel, the short tack 330mm barrel, which gives you recoil control, hip fire recoil control, along with your bullet velocity, man. It's absolutely insane. This is the tuning we ran on that attachment, which gives you recoil steadiness along with your damage range. Next attachment we ran is the Echoless 80 muzzle, which gives you your sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, along with your recoil smoothness. Y'all already know. And then for the tuning on that, we threw it all the way to ADS speed just because this is a close to medium range build. So you guys are definitely gonna want that ADS speed along with your sprint to fire speed, because we are using it essentially like an SMG AR type of build. So we went ahead and threw it on that along with your bullet velocity. Next attachment ran is the phase 3 grip, which gives you your aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, along with the recoil stabilization. This is the tuning we ran on that. We ran the ADS speed, like I said, along with the aiming idle stability. Second to last attachment ran is the 45 round mag, which just extend your ammo. Of course, the 20 sucks, the default sucks. Definitely run the 40 round mag. Then the very last attachment ran is the Demo X2 grip, which gives you recoil control, man, because this thing does have quite a bit of kick up, but if you're able to control it, it's amazing. And this is the tuning ran on it, the ADS speed along with the sprint to fire speed, and it also gives you recoil control. Just so you guys know. But yeah, absolutely dominant gun. Go to take a screenshot, man. So the very next gun, personally my favorite long range AR in the game. Like I said, the M4 couldn't hit this range, but the TAC 56 is the best long range gun in the game right now. And this setup has zero freaking recoil to the point where literally anybody can control it. You guys are gonna absolutely love it, man. But enough of all that talking, let me show you guys the best setup, man. So for the very first attachment, you guys already know, man, we ran that 17.5-inch TUNDRA Pro barrel, which gives you a damage range, hip fire accuracy, along with your bullet velocity. This is the tuning we ran on that, the recoil steadiness, and then we got the damage range all the way to the right, just because it's our main AR, so we want as much as possible out of that barrel. Next attachment we ran is the HARBINGER D20 muzzle, which gives you sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, along with the recoil smoothness. The tuning on that, we went ahead and threw that up all the way to the recoil smoothness, and then the bullet velocity is all the way to the right. For the underbarrel, we ran the phase 3 grip, which gives you aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, along with your recoil stabilization. This is the tuning we ran on that, recoil stabilization and aiming stability. Next attachment ran, second to last attachment ran, is the 40 round mag, which just extends your ammo. Of course, you guys definitely want to run this one and not the 60. The TTK in this game is already really fast. You guys probably won't need more than 40 round mag. taking out multiple enemies. Like even a full squad of 4 can be taken out by a 40 round mag. So definitely run the 40 round mag. Then the very last attachment ran is the Slogger 3.4 times optic, which is personally my favorite on. It's not the VOK. You guys definitely want to run that just for the long range. And then for the tuning, we threw it all the way to far because this is a far range build. You guys can possibly get away with using it up close, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Then the left side, we threw it kind of towards ADSB because we definitely need that, but we don't want to lose all of our flinch resistance, man. Absolutely the best long range AR in the game, but go to take a screenshot. Now, second to last gun on this list, we have the Lockman 556. Now, this is another gun that absolutely slaps, similar to the M4. It can't hit like long range, but long range, medium range, and close range, the Lockman 556 absolutely dominates in its class. A gun that you guys have to give a try. So enough of all that talking. Let me show you guys the best setup. So for the very first attachment we ran is the 15.9 inch Lockman wrap barrel, which gives you a bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, along with the hip fire accuracy. That was a lot to say for that barrel. Then for the tuning, we threw it all the way up to that recoil steadiness, and then the damage range all the way to the right. Next attachment ran is the Harbinger D20 muzzle, which gives you sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, recoil smoothness. Man, y'all already know what the muzzle. You had to throw that on there. Throw it up all the way to the recoil smoothness, and then the bullet velocity for the toning. Next attachment ran is the phase 3 grip underbarrel, which gives you aiming out of stability, hip fire accuracy, along with the recoil stabilization. For the tuning on that, we threw it all the way up to recoil stabilization, and then for the right, we threw it all the way to the aiming stability. Second to last attachment ran is the 40 round mag, which just extends your ammo. Of course, do not run the 60. It slows the ADS speed down way too much to the point where it's not gonna work close to medium range. Like, it'll only work long range. Then the very last attachment ran is my favorite optic. This is optional, but my favorite optic on it is the SZ Recharge DX, man. It was just, you guys can try different optics, but that's personally just my favorite. Then for the tuning, we threw it far, negative 0.75 for far, and then the left side, we threw it all the way up to the flinch resistance. One of my favorite ARs in the game that you guys have to give a try. If you guys want a banger gameplay with it, just doing one favorite match. Like on the video, but go to take a screenshot, man. Possibly the most slept on AR in the game is the Cast-Off 7.62, man. One of my favorite ARs. When I was ranking this thing up in multiplayer, it was just an absolute beast, and it's the same way in Warzone 2 that you guys have to try. So enough of all that talking. Let me show you guys the best setup. So for the very first attachment you guys want to run is the CAS 10.58 4mm barrel, which gives you a damage range, bullet velocity, hip fire accuracy, along with your recoil control. For the tuning, we went ahead and threw that recoil steadiness all the way up, and then the damage range all the way to the right. Next attachment ran is the Castovia DX90 muzzle, which gives you a sound suppression, bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, along with your recoil control. For the tuning, we threw it all the way up for that recoil smoothness, and then all the way to the right for the bullet velocity. Third attachment ran is the phase 3 grip underbarrel, which gives you your aiming out of stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. The underbarrel is mostly all the same throughout all of these ARs because this is the best underbarrel. They have so many that are mainly useless. Like, trust me, this is the best one. We do that recoil stabilization all the way up, and then the aiming out of stability all the way to the right for the weapon tuning. The 40 round mag is the mag we threw on this gun, the best one to run, possibly the only one to run. Then the very last attachment we ran is the optic, the SZ Sigma IV optic. Like I said, this is very, very similar to the M4, so you guys definitely want to run this and not kind of a long range build. It's not gonna hit like a TAC 56 at a long range build, so we went ahead and threw on this optic. The tuning, we threw the flinch resistance all the way up because the ADS speed is good on the Cast-Off. And then for the bottom, we threw it, we don't want it too far just because we're using this close to medium range, but if we want to hit those long range shots, I threw it all the way far as 0.62, man. Absolutely dominating AR that you guys have to try. One of the most slept on guns in the game, but go to take a screenshot. All right, man, so I know I did say 5 guns, but I would be dumb to leave this off. This is not an AR, it is an LMG, but one of the most broken long range guns in the game right now. So enough of all that talking. Let me show you guys the RAL MG, man. So for the first attachment we ran is the best barrel, the 26.5 inch Demo Field Pro barrel, which is a lot to say. It gives you your damage range, hip fire accuracy, along with your bullet velocity. This is the tuning you ran on it, recoil steadiness, along with the damage range. The muzzle is the Talon 16 muzzle, which gives you a sound suppression, bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, along with your recoil control. The tuning we ran was the recoil smoothness all the way to the left, and then bullet velocity all the way to the right because this is a long range build. For the underbarrel, we went ahead and ran the Demo Narrow Grip, which gives you aim walk steadiness, aiming out of stability, along with your recoil stabilization. This is the tuning we ran on that, recoil stabilization all the way up, and then aiming out of stability all the way to the right. Now this build is mainly like I said, used for long range and as accurate as possible, so you guys definitely want to run this, and it doesn't hurt the ADS speed at all. Then second to last attachment ran is the real grip, the BRUEN U900 grip wrap, which gives you your sprint fire speed along with your ADS speed. For the now the reason we threw on this is, like I said, you guys don't want to, this is a long range build, but you guys don't want to take forever ADS, and so we went ahead and just threw the ADS speed all the way down along with the sprint and fire speed on this grip. Then the very last attachment ran is the OPTIC, the SZSR07, which is optional. If you guys want to run something else, go ahead, but personally I love this OPTIC on the route, man. And then for the Tony, you guys want to throw it all the way near to the far, because this is a far range build, and then throw the flinch resistance. Now you guys can't go flinch resistance if you guys like get shot a lot, but personally for me, I can go ADS speed just because, you know. But yeah, this is the RAL MG, the most broken gun in the game right now for long range. And go to take a screenshot, man. But yeah, down in the comment section, let me know what your favorite AR is right now. Personally, I gotta say, mine has to be the M4. Like, it's so fun. Like, the M4 in any freaking COD is just chef's kiss. Like, for real. Let me know down in the comment section. But if you guys feel like I left anything off this list, let me know down below as well. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like, drop a sub. But it'd be very, very much appreciated. And yeah,
you break the code. If it's right up in a circle, bet that chopper it get low. Yeah, I bet that chopper it get low.